Right, I think we're up. Of course, I forgot to turn the second PC on again. Hear all the funky noises as usual. But I am in game. Gotta get this organized real quick, and then my undivided attention. Doing this off the cuff, by the way. I just smashed this all together last minute. I was watching Paul's stream. He's probably still streaming. Let's have a look. Is he still streaming? But he made a real pivotal mistake. He went straight into the ship, and then he's trying to fly around in a freelancer. And the Mirai Guardian's right there in the hangar. So I was like, oh, well, I'm going to go do it myself then. So that's what we're going to do. Yeah, it'll just be me. The old man's not here today. Just getting things set up. So that's going to give me 30 seconds, I think I'll be. And then, load. Load. Right. Loaded. Just got to open them now. I know this is interesting as hell watching me set up. I should have done this before I turned it on, but I'm gonna jump the gun. And I clicked on it. Fair enough. On updating YouTube. Thank you, Logitech. Cool. I can see both chats. Hope everyone is well. All right, let's do this. Note 42, late night streaming. Yes, 4 p.m. for me. So yes, for you guys, very late for me, the afternoon. So yeah, normally I'd be relaxing at this time. All right, so what do we want to look at first? Do we want to look at the Guardian or the Guardian Quai? So the Guardian's a heavy fighter, and the Quai is the interdiction one. And if I'm not mistaken, I think one might have an interior and the other might not. So do we just look at the normal one first? What do you guys think? I'll wait for the chats. I'm looking at the chats, waiting for you guys to tell me what you want to do. I'm assuming it's going to be the Guardian. Waiting for someone. Base, please. All right, let's go. Let's have a very quick look and see if there's any skins. Because I'm a bit of a skin whore. You didn't know. Well, no, you do. I'm assuming there is not. Guardian. Liveries. No liveries. Pretty all basic. Right. Okay. Now we know.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
GG. Alright, Guardian. Bang. Alright, here we go.
The vehicle has been delivered to base visitors.
It's about Nina. It's weird. Why is this chat not updating? That one to update. Updating up there, not over there. That's annoying. Anyway. They really need to start with this thing already closed, in my opinion. It just takes, it's like needlessly takes too long. Yeah, and don't get bigger ships. If you can help it. It's no longer called the Mirai Guardian, it's KN1611CP. Is that what they're going to say when you come into the flight deck? KN1611CP, you're approved for flight landing. And I guess it does sound a bit more realistic than Mirai Guardian. Which one? A little bigger than I thought it was going to be. Very much a TIE interceptor look. Okie dokie doo. That body is a lot more misc than Mirai, as in it looks more misc now. You know, the roundness to them. This is the first kind of bigger ship in the Mirai lineup. Really like the shape language. That is so much like a TIE Interceptor, it's not funny. Would have been kind of cool to see the guns integrated into the arms, but not to be. Not a sphere exactly like the Fury either, it's a little different. Really nice texturing and greebling. Nice to see. Like all these little extra details. But it's definitely gone up a step. Okay, let's get into this thing. Oh, because it's an elevator. Right, okay. A bit different. Nice little details there. Holds up. It's just the elevator. Right, okay. Don't press that button again, idiot. Right, gun rack, suit locker. Quite a large drive. That might even be a size 3. I could be mistaken there. I'd need to go check the stats. Right. Quite a large part of the ship is just its components, which I guess is an advantage because you can essentially repair inside, but then again, it's only a one-person craft. So that is a little strange. Bathroom, living quarters, all that. It's kind of interesting for a one-person ship. It does lend credence to the fact that this therefore must be a long-range craft. Why would you need the living quarters otherwise, unless you're living in it as you're traveling? So it's no longer just a fighter. It's a little cool. Yeah, that's what I meant. No 42, biggest, and that's kind of low to the ground. A good way, though. And if they don't release a skin for this that's like, you know, like grey or something, I'll be really surprised. Right, let's start her up. So, engines are a little jalopy. And landing gear up, legs go out, fold around. That's a bit different. Yeah, very TIE fightery. What are we thinking speed-wise? Fast as fuck, or...? There you go, just run out a booster. That's pretty far. Let's wow, you get 10 shots. That is not a lot of shots. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, 8. I was one off. Got nice thruster placement though. to think some of the OEMs might not be in the right position. Put full power to guns, you reckon? Full power to guns? We'll try adjust that real quick. Oh yeah, it's only got 2 guns. You are correct, sir. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. It gave us 1 more for 2 points. I feel ripped off. I guess 1's better than none, though. Wait, I got 1 more test. I just want to try something. What if I put it to 3 points, though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What? That may make no sense. Oh, I probably didn't let it recharge. Alright. Alright, 10, 12, 11, 14, 15. 15 shots. Okay. Take it back. It was me there. 15 instead of 8. That's pretty good. That's, you know, considering they're size 5s, you know. I just can't get over the price of this, considering, like, the Redeemer did have 2 of these turrets. The Paladin does have 2, you know, a quad turret. I don't know, I just can't justify fighters' costs at all. It'll be popular. I know there's people that'll like this type of thing. But, and it'll speak to them because it's a bigger TIE fighter and stuff like that, but... more money than sense, huh? Yeah, they're size 5s, so they're the turrets off the old Redeemer. I'm trying to think of shit that's got size 5s. The Valkyrie, so the other heavy fighter, what's that? The Vanguard? That's only got 1 on the chin. So this has just got 2. But obviously you don't have the turrets, you don't have, you know... Yeah, you can really see that tapered body there at the kind of arse center part, so like it's taken off the Reliant or the some of the Freelancer curves and stuff like that. So it does have a lot more MISC influence than originally first expected. And the other obvious one is, if I get out of the seat real quick, this inside is just hit bash out of MISC. Like, yes, it's got some it's red. You've got to remember, theirs is kind of like grey-orange. So they've just gone grey-red instead of grey-orange. So very heavily influenced from MISC, you know. Similar doors, not exactly the same. Everything's similar, not the same, just... Oh, even got an engineering terminal. Interesting. That must mean we're getting a lot more ships with engineering terminals. We just came out of warp. I better get back in the chair. So how about this? We'll fly through the jump point to the other side, and we will try this girl out. And then when we get to the other side to the Stanton Gateway, we will pull out the interdiction, have a look at that one, and then fly all the way back. Did you just miss that, Commander? Or I just walked through the inside. Did you get to see that, Commander, or not? Because I literally just did it. I think it's because they're going for long range. You gotta think of like a Vanguard or the Redeemer. It's long range, so you're going to be traveling to where you're going to be attacking people a lot more. But it's like combat as a profession, not just combat as a starting profession. You'll need to travel to fight. Yeah, so this really hasn't changed too much. My tips for this, if you want to go to the jump point, is look for these gates, or what I call gates, those 2 poles. And then basically, once you are past them, you have your quantum drive on. It'll do this tuning thing. You'll get this funky stuff around the outside of their ship, if it's not already open, that is. You then just press left mouse button. It'll fire this thing out from your ship. Open the jump point, and then just after that it's all automatic. It'll just eventually suck you in. Now you can drive towards it faster to suck you in sooner, or you can just wait and make a liar out of me, probably. No, there we go. It'll make a lot of funky noises. But those noises is when you get too close to the edge and stuff. Controls feel reversed for me for some reason. I'm not used to third person. And this definitely makes me look drunk. If I go back here, I'm much better. You do lose a lot of the screen too on the Guardian. Like those panels probably need to come down a little bit, or up a bit, so you can see a bit more screen. But it is running very smooth, which is good to see it on live running like this. Definitely feels like they've slowed this jump point down since yesterday. Seem to be transversing slower. Yeah. Whoa. There's a first. Alright, we'll just fly there. Okay.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Yeah, there is an ammo count up there. Sorry, I'm trying to read chat. I'm not very good at doing chat and playing. It's just not. This is not something I'm practiced at. So I am trying. So bear with me, please. Do you know if the Mirai Guardian has the same interior? I don't know. We're about to do that now, mate. We're gonna land the Guardian. So this is the Guardian, and we're gonna land it, and we're gonna go have a look at the Mirai.
That request has already been granted.
All right, here we go. Preview the live thing. They have split the live into two parts. Yeah, because it wasn't stable enough, and certain people were complaining. So they thought, yeah, let's just play it safe and we'll do two versions. And I'm going to be honest with you, it's really just the missions that are not there. You know, there's a lot of the, you know, like contested zones and things like that you can do, but like some of the regular missions are just not up to snuff right now. And there's a few little buggy things, obviously.
Landing complete.
You guys can obviously been able to get in and play it yourselves as well lately, so... So I'll just go back through the interior real quick again. As I said, it's instead of the kind of grey and orange, it's kind of like more black and red than normal MISC. You've got your kitchen quarters, your toilet. We didn't actually open this. Let's have a quick look. Too shabby. Your bed, pretty simple stuff. Component room is pretty much this one. It does have an engineering console. And then a bit more engineering with your weapons and your gun rack, which is kind of cool because they are right next to your expert point, so you can kind of grab them and get out. I think anyone that's a fan of Star Wars is instantly going to fall in love with this thing. I just hope they have a bunch of skins that go with it to make it... I just don't like the default the white and the red's a little bit off-putting. So let's have a look at the Kwai, or the Chi, or the hell you want to call it. No, what do you guys call it, Chi or Kwai? Let me know in chat. I'll be curious to know. I think it's going to end up being Kwai because obviously it stands for quantum interdiction, so...
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Your vehicle has been delivered to please visit us again.
Alright. Yeah, just look how much quicker it goes when it's a small hangar too. Yeah, I think it's quiet personally too, yeah. No worries. I knew a lot of people were like, come on, let's be honest, 4.0 has been out for a little bit. You know, there's not really anything super new there. This is the new hotness thing, so yeah. Okay, this color's a lot more appealing to me. I don't know about you guys, just initially. Wow. Yeah, I like the color paint job. Wow, this is what I meant about making it grey. Yeah, wow. Appears to be having an interior as well. Okay, I can't see why you would want the normal Guardian over this then. Let's find out why. Okay, because if it's literally exactly the same thing, but one comes with quantum prediction and the other does not, no, I'm not seeing any differences. Are you guys? Am I missing something? Maybe I'm missing something. Is it a component different? That was the battery. It's not going to be in there. Has that got the same drive? Looks identical. Every single way. I'm waiting for the catch. I just don't see it yet. Why the hell would you want the other one? This looks cooler, and it's got quantum interdiction. Anyone else confused? It's got to just come down to price, right? Is it just... It's got to be a price thing.
You are clear to launch.
Maybe. Maybe it's power diversion. You could be correct, but we can test that.
Thank you, and please visit again.
So Tumbear's another Tasmanian, which is where I'm from. Just seeing where he is, what he's up to. You know what you were saying before about the weapons? I wonder if 11, 12, 13, 14... Pip still goes to 15. So it's not less power to the weapons. Radar... quantum interdiction generator. How many does this take? Because this could be the kicker. It takes 3. So that's the... You've got to lose a bit of your guns, but that just gives you more options. Is the ship physically heavier? Is it physically slower at a top speed? That's the other thing I'm gonna have to... That could be where it is. Top speed and power. Where is the jump point in this shitty asshole place? I think it's back that way. There it is. Alright, let's go for max speed, just see what we hit. So 1,100 on this one. I'll do the other one when we get back, I'll claim it. Kind of cool. Looks a little dodgy, but it looks kind of cool. Oh, can you imagine? I just sit here and how many friends I make at the Pyro jump point with the kind of damper on? No, I would not make many friends. I would be dead very, very quickly. Oh, God. It's not up on the, well, it wasn't up on the store before I checked. If anyone's got a, you can link it to me on Discord and I'll put it in chat, but it wasn't up before. So you've also kind of got that thing at the back doing that as well. So you kind of give yourself away a little bit more, maybe? Because it's just, that's just on. That's not activated, that's just the ship on. Yeah, Paul still hasn't discovered the Guardians. That's alright. Someone in chat, let him know in his chat. He needs to know. Because he'd be looking at him now if he knew. Oh well. I really do think they've outdone themselves with these effects though. Something magical about it, especially the first time you do it. Hey, fancy flying. Woo. I have a little challenge I do sometimes where I hold Q or E and try and fly the... There you go. I'm just constantly holding E, by the way. They fixed that bug from the other day. Yep, they have. Wait. And here's another bug that was in the other thing. You'd sometimes warp to the station, and it would literally go straight through the station. Let's see if it does it. And keep going. Like that. So there's a bug. Because that's not Pyro Gateway. Anyway. So let's head, I think where I should head. We'll go back to Pyro Gateway so far. So yeah, 2 size 5 guns. Those who, sorry, I'm just noticing people asking in chat. So, and the Quai and the normal Guardian, same guns. So yeah, this is the Quai. Looks kind of cool with the grey aesthetic. I see what ship they're trying to emulate, but we'll pull the other Guardian back out and see if we can do a speed test. Because at the moment, if all it is one comes with an addiction and one doesn't, and there are no drawbacks between the two, why wouldn't you, like, unless it's like ridiculously more expensive. You know how they normally giveth and take? There's no take. It's just all give. Yeah, if it's just $10, $20, like, and there's no drawback, it's got to be something like speed or Because if it's just turning the power down on your guns so you can also turn on the quantum interdiction, I've got no problem with that. Because again, I just turn it off and turn the guns back on and I'm back to being a normal Guardian. There's got to be something else there that we're not seeing. Like weight or something. And I think the weight will have been put through if it's like artificially slower. Not letting me request landing. Oh wait, I think it just did.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
And now it's not giving me markers. Oh no, there is. But over there for some reason. That's why I came here, because I thought it was going to be... Yeah, by the way, when I logged into the Aussie server, I went straight in. When I was looking at other people getting into the US server, there was like queues. So if you can't get in, try the Aussie or Asia servers. Kind of weird how the legs kind of jut out and jut back in just when all they really need to do is... Well, so far, it really is a Fat Fury. Like, I'm kind of surprised by how well the name fits it, to be honest. So we'll go back through this again for new people that are joining us. This is the biggest waste of space. It's just stairs. And then here, you've got the living quarters with the toilet, bed. Then we've got a little area here that's just all components and an engineering terminal. Weapons locker and suit locker, a few more components, and an elevator that gets us out. I don't know, so far I'm with the cute Kwai. I don't know why the hell you would want the normal Guardian at this point. Yeah.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your insurance claim has been sent.
13-minute claim time. Or 3 minutes 20. So I gotta wait 3 minutes 20, but that's fine. We'll store this one.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Right, I could probably take a few questions, obviously. So if you want to get a couple of questions in while we're waiting 3 minutes. Is there a storage locker? Yeah, there is one in there. We'll find it. You know it's in there. Personal storage. Is it size 1 or 2 shields, though? Infinite pulse. As someone said earlier, all those stats have been up on Urkel for almost a week. Yeah, again, and I'd expect to be in line with other heavy fighters, so like the Vanguard, the Scorpius, the Ares, they're all around the $250 price point. So I'd be expecting it in that area. So it's got less missiles, is that what it is, right? So you give up missiles for a quantum... I'd take the quantum interdiction, personally. Maybe if missiles are a bit more proven down the line. I'm going to go quickly have a look and see if... this one. Okay, Destination Pyro's up. So, here we go. Mirai Guardian. Woo! Right, so it is actually up, so we're going to have a quick look. Right. Load. Warbond prices. They're still loading. Obviously, the website's getting smashed. And I might have to redo the thumbnail for tomorrow's stream. Done it, but again, let's see. 230 for the Guardian Sovereign. That's obviously a concierge skin. Guardian 3 paint pack is just all 3. I will say I actually prefer that one, the normal red one. That's pretty cool. I like that a lot. It's if you know your Star Wars lore at all, you probably asked Paul this, but there is a red TIE interceptor. Let me have a look. TIE interceptor red in lore, and it's flown by this guy, and it just reminds me of that. I don't even know the guy's name, but it's like a Royal TIE interceptor. Anyway, and then there's one that's like grey with a red stripe on it as well. So they've definitely borrowed. But yeah, that one will be very popular, I reckon. The other one is kind of weird. Let's have a quick look. It's like it's trying to be a Zeus Solstice skin, from what I can see, unless you guys think any different. Alright. Stand Group is linking me something this could end badly because I can't open things properly in OBS. I need to copy current address. Yep. I don't know what this is, but let's have a look. I trust him. Access denied. What? Okay, I have to try and do it. Play. The Mirai Guardian. Okay, yeah, let's watch this. Alright. Hey, Girl Boss, again! One day they'll invert my expectations and it'll be a guy. Forged with fury. Yeah, I wonder where they got that word from.
Only from Mirai.
I do like the little kind of something only with Mirai. It's almost like Ryobi, if you ever remember the Ryobi ads from back in the 90s, where they used the sword and stuff. All right, let's pick up a couple of these skins because I do actually want to have a look at them in game. Add to cart. And where's the concierge one? It'll be hidden over here because that's what they always do. Add to cart. And I know if I buy that with it, it's going to chuck an absolute hissy fit. So I'll buy that separately because they automatically force you into packs now if you buy multiple things. I'm gonna have to undox myself here for a second. Host. Just no, wrong one. That one. There we go. Right. Let me buy these real quick. 15 redos, add. Oh. Okay then. Yep. Yep. Yes, I agree. Thank you. Please give me all the money. Thank you. Come on. Oh, you know it's working. There we go. It's working now. Hold on. Loading. Purchased. Okay, so I go back to this one. Add to cart. Check out. You can hear those buttons in the background. There's my phone going off. There's the emails I'm getting. I will have to restart the game though here as well. Continue. Yes, thank you, phone. Now wants to text a code. Give me a minute. Because I'm purchasing too much. Alright. Our code is 7088505. Done. Right, let me go back to this. Alright, so I got the skins there. Red skins, sovereign. Wait, it only brought the one. The hell? Yeah, all three are there. Cool, sweet. Right, let's. Oh, I just realized I'm zoomed in here, not. Right one. There we go. They're on the right one. So I'm gonna have to restart the game. So I'm going to quit out real quick. Sorry for the boringness, but this will allow us to see the skins. So, well, that's what I'd like to do. So, can you fit the pulse in the back of the elevator? No, there's no way that thing takes a vehicle. It is like a soloistic elevator. It's akin to what you'd see on the Mantis. Is what I would suggest. They said this is just like live, so I'm assuming I don't have to copy anything else over while this loads up. So, see how it goes. Just closing a few things down. It's loading, loading. No, it's not working. The game, is that working for you boys? No. Yes. All right, cool. We're working. Looking with gas. Yeah, see the queue's heap smaller on the Australian servers. What queue? Hey, he found the Guardian. Woohoo! Good on him. Tell him I said congratulations if anyone else is watching him as well. Good on you, Astro Pub. Alrighty, here we go. Alright, what skin would you guys like to see first? So that is the first question. Do we just go straight for the Sovereign, I'm assuming? The concierge and work our way down, or do you want to go kind of like worst to best? Let's see the red one. Alright, red's the first one I saw someone put up, so we're going to go check the red one. I think that'll be a very popular one in the red. I am very partial to the black and gold skins, though. They speak to me. I think the only way they'd speak more if they were black with just the, instead of gold it was red, because that's my thing. I do that in a lot of my own visual stuff. Actually, we can just go down there, can't we? While I'm going down, I can... Yes, I'm starting to think maybe it is not live like they think, because those skins are not on my they're not there. They should be there. I might have to copy this back over. Right. Why isn't the Guardian there? It should be there by now.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval
Have a look.
system.
Guardian. Oh, it's got 52 seconds. That's
Yes,
fine.
visit
All right.
again. Goodbye.
Big game again. Sorry guys, I don't know why this is doing this. I'm gonna try and do an account copy to the PTU and see if that fixes it. Hopefully that is the cause. Setting. Public test universe. Copy account to the PTU. All right, just wait for an email. Sorry for the runaround, ladies and gems. But yeah, doing it. Okay. Well, I got a bunch of invoices for the skins. No email yet. There must be a lot of people copying their accounts over. Come on. Will you do this? There we go. Right, sweet, we got it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Back in again. I just can't think of like again like I'm like I play a lot of first person shooters and stuff, right? And I just can't get behind the idea of how expensive fighters cost in this game. They've got such a markup, it's kind of ridiculous. And just yeah, I'll just earn them in game. They're also because the other thing is they're still like lower down. So I can just take a more expensive combat ship and relatively easily get one. It just seems really broken. Anyway, let's see if that's working for you guys again. It is. Right, cool, sweet. So we're gonna do this again. So we're gonna be back in. Oh no, we don't have to do it again. It's really weird. I recopied my account to the PTU. There's something that doesn't add up there. Oh, because the skins will be back on Area 18. I'm a freaking idiot. Yeah, we're gonna have to head back to Area 18. I just realized. That'll at least allow us to test the Guardian though for speed on the way back. That's what it was. I was thinking I was on the. That should have just been there, but they're not, are they? I'm being silly. Need to bring this back up. All right, back in. What they should have done is brought out a Guardian flight suit that's like one of the Star Wars flight suits. That's what they really should have done. That would have been funny. Right, let's try this again. Well, again, we've theorized for a long time they are always generally going to release from best to worst type of thing. That was just always how it was going to be. Let's retrieve the Guardian
Stand by. Your
and test
vehicle
that
has
for
been
speed. And then hopefully... Oh, don't tell me someone's broken all the elevators here. Bug. Right, so you were asking about the elevator before? Here it is. There is no way that fitting anything on it other than my fat ass. That's it. It's tiny. Right. Let's get back to Area 18 so we can check these skins out. Apologies for this. What version is the Life Orb Pyro? High execute, nice to catch you. Like, yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm just doing it in the afternoon mainly because it's this. I think they rebound my keys. Can I? Controls, keybinds, advanced, movement, request, landing, retract, toggle, quest landing, F3. Why the hell isn't it working now? Oh wait, I even know. So this is another bug that was in the PTU. For some reason, they added another radio channel on just this station. See this? And it keeps calling this instead of calling this. And I don't know why it's down there. The other on live EPTU, it was up there. So, yeah, but it was stopping us from calling them for some bizarre reason. Right, back to Area 18.
Thank you, and please visit again.
8. It's really weird. All the areas around ArcCorp have no space in them, but all the ones outside, like Area 121 and stuff like that, they all have spaces. Consistency is broken. Alright. Definitely a purity ship. Okay, I'm late to the party, but should I go Kwai or standard? I'm still trying to work that out, but from what I can tell at the moment, I can't see why you wouldn't go with the Kwai, but just give me a few minutes. I'm getting to that point now. What was the open and I lost it. That one. I'll still flick it back over. Talking $10. I just can't see why you wouldn't. The other safe bet is to get the Guardian and then get a CCU to the Kwai. And then you've at least locked them in and you can figure out which one's better later. That's the other option. Doesn't cost you any extra. And it essentially allows you to get try one. And then give it a couple of weeks and then you can read a whole bunch of different opinions and things like that and then just CC it. It's going to do this bug again, isn't it? I wish this screen up here was kind of transparent. Oh, not that. This was kind of transparent so you could kind of see through it. It is going to be pretty cool when you manually do things though, because like pulling the switches and stuff on this, they've got some pretty nice switches. It's the landing pad, or the spaceship as you call it. And over there, I always find this really annoying to find. And there's already someone. Hey, Admiral Loken, I know that guy. That's got to be it over there, surely. Can't have those Brits on the Aussie server. No, that's fine. Looks like it. Look at. Oh, don't tell me. Did I not bring you guys with me? I didn't bring you guys with me, did I? I didn't. I'm an idiot. Thanks. Great. Woo. Yeah. Is it $5? Oh, that's even better, the Sandgroper. Love when Afterburner decides to go on an angle. Yeah. I don't want to see them make a vehicle now that like hovers using those engines in a way. Yes, like an Afterburner too. So I gotta wait for this ridiculously huge hangar to open and close every time we want to look at the skin, but let's be the ropes.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Your insurance claim has been sent. Please visit us again.
What do you want? No, you can't have cuddles. I'm working. Fine. 30 seconds of cuddles. There you go. Yes, I love you too. Citizen Ninja, that's pretty cheap considering I got a Polaris for $25 more. Oh, no, still, it's good work. Alright. Gonna put the skin on now. You need to go. Squid pad for the day. Well, not for the day, for... Until next time. Alright, so first one someone asked for was red. So this is just swapping the colors around.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Both versions have dual size fives. Yeah, that's what I can't get around to. For $10, I just don't know why you wouldn't get the interdiction. Didn't actually test the speed either. I need to do that. Might do that with the last skin version we pull out. Well, and no surprise, it's red. Lights, please. There we go. Ooh. I like it. Oh, wait, is that metallic? No. Almost a fire orange. Oh no, it is a very weird red. It's almost orange. Yeah, it's almost orange. I like it and I don't at the same time because I was expecting red and then I was misled with this. It's almost like a fire orange. It's different. Yeah, it's different. What do you guys think? Well, the Iron should end up being a sniper ship, so it charges up its shots and fires from really far range. I think the problem with those ships, realistically, though, is they don't have any kind of secondary guns, so they really have to be babysitted by small, like other friendly fighters. Yeah, it'd be good for a racing ship. Colors, yeah. Well, I can tell you now it's not going to be my favorite skin because I was expecting red and got orange. It's almost copper. It's really hard to explain. I don't know if it comes through on the video, but I'm also testing a higher bitrate today. I turned it up significantly, so I don't know if I look better today to you guys or yeah. You could probably take a quarter SCU box in there with you, but it's not meant to go in there. It's very much a one-person elevator type style scenario. And caution going away. There you go. Let's have a look. Alright, so we'll go the desert. So this is the other free one. Oh, not free one, but normal, non-concierge type of skin.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been delivered to the base visitors.
And leave luck last. This takes so long. Well, let's... Looks a little bit more combat orientated. It's kind of a, well, it's meant to be desert, so yeah, beige. Kind of inverts it because it's black, you know, the blacky charcoal. Now that's on the outside and the desert's on the inside. This will probably be the least popular skin, to be honest, just from the colors. Nothing special there. Alright, we're on to the last one. I believe it used 3 pips, but yeah, you can turn the QD off to do that. Sorry I'm missing a lot of questions. I'm not used to playing and reading chat. It's something I'm gonna have to get more used to. Normally got Algrid here yelling in my ear. Raider from the Astro Hub. Oh, Paul. Nice to see you, Paul. Shit, didn't even know you guys raided. Thanks for the raid. We're just checking out skins. Right, store that one. And then we'll put the... Where's it? Put the Guardian Quai. We'll put the liveries Sovereign one on that. Oh no, that's right. I was gonna do that, wasn't I? Got to test that the speed on the Guardian. Oh, it's still moving to storage. Okay. I haven't done any combat testing with it, Grey Wolf, so I can't really test it yet, mate. Sorry about that, but I will. We'll go through it now, and we can go do a mission or two, see how it works. But this is the Sovereign skin. Or did I stuff up and not put it on? Oh, oh. Okay, so this is very similar to the Interdiction's default skin. It's just got some gold on it. Okay. Very similar to the default Interdiction skin. Little lighter grey. Oh, I guess it's the way to take the Interdiction skin and put it back on the normal Guardian as well. Like you could take the red skin and put it on the Interdiction. If you don't like one, you can swap it to the other. Okay. Let's go do some combat. Oh, I need to test the speed of that one first. Just so we can clarify if that's the difference. Apologies. It's the annoying thing about testing, it takes time. Yeah, well, it's not red, that's the other thing I should clarify. It's more like a copper orange. We just looked at it before. Well, you'll see it when it comes up now, if you didn't see it earlier.
Vehicle retrieval system.
Everyone's got their own taste, that's the great thing about it. You can take the one that you like.
Your vehicle has been delivered.
But we should be able to speed test this one relatively quickly and then come back. That might be the quicker way to go. I still think for $10 the Interdiction's where it's at though. Yeah. Well, I guess I could have done that actually instead of going out and testing it myself, but let's have a look at Urkel. Urkel. Let's flick it over. Second one to load. Right. So what we need to do is we need to. Since I've done this, select the ship vehicle. Here we go. It's from Mirai. Mirai. And we want the. They're not listed. What? Feel like I've been lied to. Oh, click here to update. I am an idiot. Okay, close. Select the ship vehicle. Misk Mirai, and I still feel like I've been lied to. You need to change versions. Version. There we go. Load that one. Oh, that's interesting. They had to do versions. So cool. Makes sense. Makes sense. Damn, it's a Saturday morning. No, Saturday. I'll still be streaming tomorrow. Billionaire Ninja's joining me, and SA is probably joining me because our grid's got family shit on. There we go. All right, so Guardian. Is this got a compare function between two ships? I think it does. Let's have a look at Wood Main. Expedition claim time, expedition queue time, fuel, combat. What a gamble. No, I don't want sustained. I want to know how fast you are. Why are you not telling me how fast you are? You can tell I don't almost ever use this website, that's for sure. It's only like my 6th or 7th time ever on it. Nav max speed 1125, and that's the Guardian, and we were 25 less when we're on the Guardian. On the that's only the difference. That's nothing. It's 25 ms less. Are you serious? So you give up 25 ms and some missiles, and you get a quantity. It sounds like a deal to me. I'll double check the missiles though, because the Kwai's got missile racks as well. Size 4s times 2. And then if I go to back to the Mirai and oh, it's got double the missiles. Yeah, that's so that right, ignite size 4s, ignite no, they're size 2s. And then Mirai, and it's got size 4 size 4s. And then if I go to the Kwai, it's size 3s, but there's only 2 of them. Yeah, so it's the same. They're the same size, so they're interchangeable. Yeah, it's just the speed. You're talking about 25 ms, and you gain an interdiction device. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that. If that's the only difference, you lose 25 ms. Why the fuck does the Guardian exist? Like, it makes no sense. They wanted 2 to sell? Like, that's crazy. I'm gonna I'll show you that orange skin off to the person that missed it before, but then I'm just gonna pull the other one back out. Oh, I gotta pick it over the game, don't I? Terrible as shit. Did it flick it over? Yes, it did. Alright, cool. Here's the orangey skin, you can kind of see it already. It's kind of like an orangey copper thing. So we go out and do some missions though. But yeah. It really does look more like a racing skin. Man, if it'd been red, I would have been way happier. Why you make it orange? Did they actually sell it as it? Wait, I gotta double check that now. Do they sell it as a red skin, or do they sell it as this is a copper top? Like, oh, it should be the Guardian Red Skies paint. No, that's orange. No, you lied to me. You lied to me. Unless you meant by the fact that we'd be crying because we ordered a red skin and got an orange one. But that ain't red. That is clearly copper top. Unless someone's stuffed up in Data Forge. Alright, let's take the Kwai out. After all that stuffing around.
To the ASOC vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been moved to us. Your vehicle has been
Alright, flip back so I can look at some questions. What is the real difference between the Kwai and the normal? Well, from what we can tell, 25 ms, which is not a lot. Same missile racks, all the other components seem to be the same. Yeah, just 25 ms. One goes at 1,100, the other goes at 1,125. So you lose 25 ms, but you gain a whole interdiction device. For $10, I'd be just getting the interdiction device. Unless there's something else in the future, like armor, or something like that. But I can't tell. Yeah, but you can also just turn the quantum diction device off, so the power hungriness kind of goes away. Please try the canopy entrance. You believe you can get in from the front? Okay, we can have a look. I don't think you can. You reckon there is a front entrance? All right, we'll have a look. Don't know how to try. We're about to find out. I didn't think there would be. Don't make sense. It's up pretty high. But hey, if we're wrong, we're wrong, or what do you want to call it? But I'd rather there be one than not be one, you know. Holy shit, there is. Wow. Oh, there's, yeah, you can see it there now. Just a little black line. Interesting. Oh, there's a queue. Alright, well, while we look at the queue, let's see if we can... Contracts. Mercenary. Ship under attack. Where's that at? Still under attack by ArcCorp. We're at ArcCorp. That's convenient. Cloud tech's starting to look real sweet. Oh, I saw it moving on one of the other planets. It was mad. Certain planets do it at different speeds, so... Alright, looks like we're warping around the planet. Contract accepted. Where are we going? Over there. It's telling me to go to ArcCorp. Are you serious? Okay. Your objective, protect the ship. Alright, here we go. What do we got? We have a Saber and a Misk. I think we'll go to the Saber first. Oh, okay. I want a mouse too. I definitely want to put more weapons into that so I get more shots. Where did he go? Doesn't turn too fast. Oh, lag. Does a fair bit of damage though. Like, I've only hit him 3 times and he's already red. So the slow turning kind of is made up with extra damage like most heavy fighters. There's the miss. This will be probably a one-hit wonder, but hit it once will be the miracle. See what I mean? Got him! One hit dead. What's that? That is a Herald. This will be a one-hit wonder too. Oh. A little more tanky. No, 3-hit wonder. There we go. So it's definitely got the damage. But I think against human players will be a lot more interesting of a test. I reckon some of the more advanced PvP players could literally have a Fury versus a Fat Fury and they would win. It really, like, it is still pretty maneuverable, but it doesn't turn too well at speed. It feels like it wants to fly faster in a straight line. And that's probably got a lot to do with the shape of the craft. So yeah, that's just my initial thoughts. Where are we going? We are going back to offers. Why do you know offers? Because we're not at. Where did our corp go? I thought the other way. I feel like that. I don't know, what's your guys' thoughts? Close to melting the Paladin and getting the Nah, keep the Guardian. Keep the Paladin. I think Paladin's a much better buy for the price and the size, and you'll use it more with multi-crew. Take the Paladin and earn down and get a Guardian. Would be what I was doing. But like I suspected, me and Essa were talking this morning about the Guardian, the Paladin versus the Redeemer. They've both still got their place, so if they'll actually give me a contract now. It will. Mercenary. Contact ship. Protect site. Contracts. Where's this at? Attack, but is it our corp? Alright, we'll do that one. Okay, be like that. Alright, so I think this time round, I'm going to turn the quantum dampener... Oh wait, no, I don't want to do that. I want to get there. Then I want to turn it on. Alright. Drive off. Quantum drive on. And then guns can go to... Oh, wow! I can actually turn guns on and quantum dampening, and all that is lost is one... Oh, there you go, you lose shields. Interesting. Okay. You do have to make choices, that's at least... How do I... Oh, wait. Can I just do quantum dampen active? Quantum dampen active. Right. Thing looks pissed. Starting to think that this quest might be busted. It's a blocking. They block it. Yeah, I couldn't get any more to go arc to arc up if I wanted to try. Guardian is more versatile, but the Ion requires practice for its heavier punch. Standard is 250 war bond. Y is 260 war bond. Yeah. Yeah. Look, my honest thing is the Quai seems better than the Guardian, but if you're really unsure, I'd get a guy, just a Guardian, and get I think Sandgrave was saying it was a $5 war bond to get to from the Guardian to the Quai anyway. So for $5 cash, you can try out one and then jump to the other. I'm trying to think of ships that I'd upgrade this from, and the obvious choice would be other fighters or other heavy fighters that you're not happy with. It's definitely going to take on things like the Vanguard more than almost anything else because of the living interior. It's also clearly now a long-range fighter like the Guardian because of the beds and stuff like that. It is not like the Ares, which is just a completely external, like you sit in it, there's no internals. I'm trying to think. The Scorpius is different again because that's also a two-seater craft. Same with the Hurricane. It is a solo long-range craft. It does have some maneuverability issues compared to some of the others, but also hits harder than some of the others. So you're essentially getting hard hitting, but you're giving up a bit of the maneuverability. It's going to be one of those crafters, if it's on its own, it's going to have negatives, but when you put it in and have a bit of versatility of all these different types of ships, it's going to have a good effect because it's going to be able to take out the other fast fighters fairly quickly from the punch, as long as they're not got people on its own arse. But yeah. I don't know what else to say on that. Yeah. That's all I really had planned, guys, was to check these out. Is there anything else you would like to see before I head off? I do know it's getting late, and I kind of do need to get some stuff done for tomorrow. Just check your chats real quick. Guardian is much smaller than the Cuddy Blue and Zeus, so it is a tankier interdiction ship. It will likely fit in ships like the Polaris. That I would bet a lot of money that it'll fit in a Polaris. I'm not saying that's exactly what it would. Can we see above the panel? Can you see above the panel with a look around? What, you mean like this? Yes, you can. You can see through it. I will say, like, it is a very kind of, it's going to be kind of cool if you had like a motion tracker to look around in. I just personally wish this was a little bit more transparent. So you can see the stars through it, but it's just a little bit too dark. Again, hopefully in the future we'll be able to customize this ourselves. So yeah. What I could possibly do before we leave is, let's see if it fits in a Polaris. Right? I'm pretty sure it does because of it was on a, it was a small hangar that it spawned it in. So that usually tells me that it's the same because it's a small hangar on the Polaris. But you know, you can kind of tell also from the size of it, it's like, it's not really that big. But to put people at ease, we'll pull in a Polaris and we'll make sure. It says on the QA or whatever, there is a loaner for it. But why would you get a loaner when it's straight into the game? Like, it's out. You can just go into the game and fly right now. Why would they make a loaner for a ship that already exists? That was a trick question. You're trying to troll me, aren't you? Son of a bitch. Jax, I just gave you pats. I felt like I just gave you pats. What do you want? Hmm? It's cool. Yeah, well, I'm telling you, Gano, there is just an elevator. That's it. What have you been climbing in bushes or something? You got sticky stuff on you. Alright, looks like I've got to go over there. Alright, you getting down? You're gonna annoy me, aren't you? Very foggy. You're on the mute button. What are you doing? Stop it. Get here with your back to me. Oh shit. Stop muting things, badass. Stop it. Mouse doesn't work properly when it runs on cat hair. Stop it. Someone asked if you can fit a pulse into it. No, you definitely cannot put a pulse on it. Like, it's got this tiny little elevator. That little square door at the back is the literal entrance. It's tiny. You can put a human sideways into it, let alone a pulse. Come on, Jax, you gotta get in. I'll come give you a pat in a minute. We're almost done. Just gotta put it in a Polaris and then we're done. Why is there like a big square light around this thing all of a sudden? Someone's in there, Intrepid. Is that an Intrepid? Looks like an Intrepid. These are annoying. See it? No, he's in a Zeus. Zeus, yes. So QA has less guns and missiles. No, it's got exactly the same guns, exactly the same missile racks. The only thing it loses, gains is 25 ms of speed, so 1,125 versus the interdiction, which is 1,100, and it costs $10 more. I would clearly at this stage be going for the interdiction, but to play it safe, I'd probably get a Guardian and then get a CCU to the Quiet and just see what happens. But I'm pretty sure that that's going to be the takeaway from the community, just from what I've seen. I'm not always right on my initial impressions, but I am a lot of the time. But again, doesn't hurt anything to play it safe. It just means you can't have the Quiet a day, get the Quiet in a week's time or whatever. At least you got the Guardian to play with, you know. Oh, bit fast. So I've got to find somewhere to park this so we can pull out a Polaris. The last time I did this, I did it with a Vulture, and it didn't go too well. Alright, let's hope it can hang out here for a bit. I put most of the weight to the back, hopefully that helps. What happened on the Vulture when I did this, so... Yeah, so this is the... Look, that's the elevator. You know, tiny. There's no way the boy can fit in the back of the bus. No help. It's basically like a pizza box elevator. Like, there's no way you're gonna fit that on there.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Where have I got two of them? Okay. Oh, I got two. Don't know why. Oh, because I got a Polaris and I've got a Kraken. That's probably right. Polaris. Can you show off components, gun racks, when I'm back aboard? Yeah, I will try. I did that like 4 times already, but yeah, I'll do it again. Sure. But this is probably the last thing I'm gonna do is put in the Polaris because I'm pretty sure it's gonna fit in the Polaris, but because it doesn't fall off a cliff. It's actually going pretty well. A lot better than the Vulture did. Vulture was going, ah, wanted to fall in. So that does show that it's mainly back heavy. Let's have a quick look in the gun racks. So you've got your suit locker here. That's your button to get out. So there's your suit locker. Gun rack, 2 big guns, 2 little guns. Different drive access. So your quantum drive and your jump drive. Batteries are not in yet. What else are we gonna? I haven't opened these ones yet, so let's have a. I'll just open them all. That one is cooler and it's not in yet. Interesting. They almost look like personal storage. I'm assuming the personal storage will be around the bed. When it's put in. So gravity generator. And that is the... what that is. Power plant. Let me just close it and I'll probably tell when to close it. It is the radar. Open. Oh, shield generator. Interesting. Why can't I open that one then? Power plant. Power plants have been in for a while. Oh. Clicking the wrong one like an idiot. Right, open. Open. And that'll be your avionics. Okay. So personal storage, I'm assuming, yeah, there we go. Personal storage. So someone asked about that before. Confirmed. Bed. Toilet. Bathroom. Ah, I'm hideous! Look at my head! So fixed. What do we got here? We've got the toilet. But it even brings up the toilet roll. We'll double check that. It does bring up. Brings out the old dunny roll. Right. Shower, air system, access panel. None of that's activated yet. Your toilet. Ah, fire extinguisher. Nice. I think that's everything. The rest is just this neck. There doesn't seem to be anything but ventilation in the neck right now. That's a shame. I do find that feels like it was just put there to connect it to the front. Alright, let's go into the Polaris and open the hangar. Right, will not be available for a few months in-game. Wait, what? Oh yeah, it usually takes 6 months when something comes out to be in-game. There's a $10 difference in the price. Was it $260 for the interdiction, $250 for that, and then I think they're both like $10-20 cheaper for Warbond. They are on the site though if you want to see them. If you want the full thing. I've only glanced at it. More interested in knowing whether it's worthwhile buying at this point than it. So yeah, here on the actual website, I'll flick it over. 2 seconds while this that has come. That flick over for you guys. Yes, it did. Right, so you can see 250 here, 260. But then if you get a War Bond, it's 230 and 240. And also if you get it with Concierge at 230, you get that Sovereign skin. I'm leaning towards that being my favorite personal skin, but each to their own. I'm just a little disappointed with the red skin, because the red skin, it's literally called Red Skies, but it's orange, and you can, like, it's orange. I just don't know how to put it in any other way. Like, and I even in the images now I can kind of see that it's orange. Wait, look. Like, it's a copper top cover orange. It's like a fire orange, not red. And I know some people would argue it's red, and yes, it is definitely a variant of red, but it is clearly a copper top orange. more than a red. Like if I took the Santucky Eye red and put it next to it, hell, I could probably put the default Guardian next to it and you can tell there's a difference. So, alright, yes, did I already flicked it back over? Something wrong with me today, I swear. Keep pressing the wrong buttons. Right, hang on, open. And confirm. Right, let's... We go back to where we came, don't we? Came. Oh, one door too far. I'm an idiot. Yep. Still needs to be fixed. You can't hit it. You got to get it the right. You know what I mean? Like it's too high. It needs to come down like a little bit. Like even this one's lower than that one. Click back over so I can see what you're saying. Tuned in late. Assumed you didn't do. No, I went and did everything. Again, the file will be up on YouTube as soon as we're done here. Again, I don't even know how long we've been streaming for, but yeah, you can go back and watch it yourself. And again, you know, I always try to. I don't mind doing these ones like a bit raw, because then you kind of see. I'd like to assume it's a little bit like what you'd be doing it for yourselves for the first time. Wait, it was over this corner, wasn't it? There it is. There it is. Yep. Yeah, I think this is going to fit absolutely no problems. If it does have a problem, I reckon it would be height, but it doesn't seem as high as other ships that I've seen in there, so it should be fine. But you'd also have to assume, knowing that the Polaris is a thing, that they would make this fit in the Polaris. Like, it's almost like that's something they'd wanted to do. It's reasonably quick to get into, even though it's got 3 damn doors. Alrighty. Yeah, not a problem. Ooh. Yeah, it almost looks like it was made for it, I'm gonna be honest. Like, it's probably one of the most snugly fitting... The surprise for me is actually the height. I thought it would get in there quite easily, but, yeah. There you go. But that's the only thing, the air shield. To be honest, I actually think the air shield's something they could possibly, maybe raise over time. Or put a bend in it so it goes a little higher. But we'll have to wait and see. But physically it fits. All right. How'd you guys find that all? I'll have a little bit of chat before I kind of log off here. But yeah, could I try the 890? Yeah, I could if I had an 890, but I don't have an 890, so no, I can't. Maybe you can get Algrid to do that for you one time. Will things be persistent as in progress? Yes, they've literally said the stuff in the 4.0 will persist, but the stuff in the regular one won't. We'll probably get a couple of Furies either side of that. Yeah, you possibly could, Expat. I 100% agree with you on that one. Went through the skins. Is there anything else that we want to go over? We did a bit of combat on it. You know, it's a little bit slower than some other ships, but it packs an absolute punch. So it really is a heavy fighter. Yeah, and you can get in the front to Expat. I'll show you that real quick while I'm here. So if you just walk up to the front like this, you can actually kind of see, it's probably not going to come through on video. You can actually see the line. You can actually see the little door there. I don't know if you can see it, but I just pressed F. I did last time. Now it's not going to work. Oh, there we go. You know, actually, here's the real question. Can we get out by the front? Because wouldn't that make getting in and out so much easier? I want to know now. Can I look down, exit to rear, but if I right click, exit front? Oh my god. Life-changing moment there. Yeah, okay, so I'm not getting in the back ever again. But yeah, it's definitely a long-range fighter. You've got to think more. The closest competitor to this would literally be the Vanguard series. You're obviously not going to get the kind of modularity type stuff where you can swap the pods around. This is more purely straight combat, but again, in return, what you get is an interdiction device. And at this stage, for what I'm seeing, I think the interdiction is the way to go over. You know, you're only losing 25 ms. Everything else is exactly the same. You're literally only talking at the topmost speed. When did I clip something? Oh, that might have been jittery when it was parked on the side. Oh, yeah. Right. Let's take a few questions while I get out of the ship and store it. So just woke up, so it was a bit wobbly. Lol. Mine says 4.0 preview not live. It is, mate. It is live. So you go into the thing and I wonder if I can do it on screen. Hang on. No, I don't have a way to do it on screen. But you go to the launcher and just pull down the launcher. There's like another variant there, so to speak. So unlike PTU and stuff, there's one there called 4.0 preview. And you can copy the folder over and rename it and do that stuff and just verify your files instead of trying to do all that stuff. And it'll work. And I'm still damn stuck in it. I'm still stuck in this goddamn ship. I need to get out. Maze. Right, here we go. This button definitely is way too high. It needs to be lowered. Let's look at the height. And then, see, this one's lower. Too high. They are the same. They are weapon lockers on the wings. There are weapon lockers on the wings, you reckon? I didn't see any. Let me get out and I'll pull out the Guardian and we'll go around and have a look again. But no, I did not see any. Let me out! Freedom! Wait, X they trolling gun racks on the wings. No, I don't think there's any gun racks on the rings. There's two weapons on the inside. Why would you put gun racks on the outside? That don't make no sense. I'm gonna like if someone asks questions, I'm gonna check because don't make me feel like a fool. I'm always happy to find new things, you know, on a ship.
Welcome
and I guess things and speculate things myself, and I want to check that they're not real. So I can only encourage that in others as well. We always want our ships to do more, not less, you know, more for the bang for the buck and more gameplay in the future.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the
How do you raise the ship pad? No, you don't need to raise. It doesn't raise anymore. It just opens the roof, and you just land in it. Oh, how did I? No, I just parked the ship over there in the corner. So you park the small ship over in the corner on the edge, very dodgily. I do think these are destined to get increased in size because you definitely need more space, and they've already talked about putting vehicles around the outside, stuff like that. So I think in time, these will grow a little bit and just have a bit of space to, you know, personally, I'd like, if it was an extra large hangar, I'd like to have an extra large one, then maybe a medium in the same room so you can spawn 2 ships at once in the same area, or spawn a vehicle on the medium one, things like that. So whatever size yours is, plus the one below, would be a good idea. So if you're a small, you don't get it, well, you get a tiny, I guess. But you probably don't need to. Yeah, there are some small ships that can fit things in them. So yeah, a small would get a tiny. Right. We're looking for doors on the wings, or storage on the wings. I think we're going to be shit out of luck, to be honest with you. But we'll see how it goes. I think you are shit out of luck, sir. What? He wasn't trolling! Holy shit! Oh, wow. That's cool as fuck. And it's got a personal locker outside. That is mad. So that means it's got four weapons. Like 4 large ones, so, or medium ones. So 2 in, 2 outside, 2 small out and 2 in. That's really cool. Wow, another feature. I'm tickled pink. That's sick. And you've got 2 storage locations, outside and in. So it essentially is really cool. So you can go out the back or you can go out the front. If I need my suit locker, I just go out the back. If I don't need a suit locker, I can just jump out the front. And it means if someone's camping you, and you know they're camping you, aha, I'll get him as he goes up there. No, I'll go in the front. And the other thing is you can also, it's almost like the mini prowler thing where you can use the wings as cover. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. Okay, that took it to a slightly different level for me. Not heaps, like it's not like, oh, the best ship in the game, but that's kind of cool. I like that they've added those extra features. I would have rathered the guns where the missiles are, and then put the missiles where the guns are. But I know why they haven't, because there's only 2 of them, not 4 of them. But I'll be honest, that's what I would have done to differentiate the 2 variants. I would have had one with size 4s, sorry, one with 2 size 5s, and then 4 size 3s or whatever. Do you know what I mean? So one with 4 guns and one with 2. Probably how I would have done it. Yeah, that's fine. He thought you were trolling, but it's fine. Again, that's why I tried it, because you know, I could have been the fool, and that's fine. I'd rather try it and be wrong, than not try it and be wrong. Do you know what I mean? So I don't mind being wrong. That's pretty cool though. Wow. Okay, that's really cool. Definitely takes it up to one of the cooler fighters in terms of they call that gold pass. Yeah. I think combat people are going to be pretty happy with this. It is kind of one of the better heavy fighters, and what I mean by that, it's in the middle a bit more. Because, like, would you like an F8 that's covered in lots of different sizes of guns, or would you rather just, I think it's kind of up there with the F8 in that regard. But then again, you don't get the long distance the F8 gets. And then when you go to the other long distance one, the Vanguard, it's hodgepodge and a mix of different things. So it's kind of between the F8 and the Vanguard for me, and I think it makes it a bit more versatile. Yeah, it's definitely one of the more interesting prospects when it comes to heavy fighter. And the fact that it looks like a Star Wars Interceptor does not hurt either. Yeah, all right. I'm going to stall this one, and we'll have a bit of a chat, and then I'm going to nick off. But what do you guys think? Let me know. Too close to advanced TIE fighter. It is very much like an advanced TIE fighter. Kernsky. I did pull that up earlier. I put up the red one, the Royal Guard TIE fighter, because it's clearly what they're aiming at. Looks cool, but no MX type blast shield variant. That's another thing. They could have done that, couldn't they? And then have two different variants. Because again, let's be honest, the two variants don't feel that different. I feel like we're missing something. Like they planned for two, and then they didn't have time to finish them, so they just like chucked them out. And I don't know, you guys tell me, if you took the guns down to size 4s and you had 4 size 4s on the Guardian, and then you had the interdiction and it had the interdictor and the 2 size 5s, or swap the guns in that case. So 4 size 4s and an interdiction, and just a Guardian with 2 size 5s, that would differentiate it a lot more for me. And then the one that's got the more guns has less missiles. Or the missiles are redistributed to somewhere else or something. Or maybe it has bigger missiles, I don't know. You get what I'm trying to say though. But like, they feel too samey. I don't think I've ever seen two variants that are so similar. I'm sure there's one out there, someone will think of one, but I can't think of one off the top of my head. This is gonna sound really weird. I'm not the biggest Misk fan, but I really love Mirai. And I think it's because it's like this half alien hybrid thing. And I know Misk is that too, but Misk has got that whole bubble thing going where they've gone a bit more angular with the stuff. So yeah. All right. Let's kick it back over to the solo. There wasn't background image on. Right. Give me some questions real quick, and then I'm going to head off, because if you guys don't want me, if you haven't got any more questions, I will get out of here, and we'll talk about this more tomorrow on the stream. And the others are around. Need to copy this. So copy, close that. Doing all the regular things I do before the stream, because I didn't actually have, because I wasn't in OBS to read anything, so there was no point to do it. But now I'm in here, put it all on the same screen, and I can see your messages on the same screen. I will open the bot, so if you actually officially want to put in a question, they will come through. Give me a minute. Getting her started up. Going into the Inforunners, going into question. Bang. No questions at all. Okay, cool. I'm going to test that question. Oh, one question. All right. All wished. For Mirai, based on what they have done so far, what do you think they'll do next? So essentially, they do combat, or what they call performance, which falls under combat and racing. And they're the two things that Misk weren't really good at. And I'm going to be honest with you, I think they've already broken their own law. Well, let me show you why I think they've broken their own law. Pretty simple, really, but page store. The web page is definitely going slow today. There's a lot of people on there buying Guardians. PATC. This little thing. So this is essentially a military combat vessel made by MISC. Isn't that what Mirai is made for? And you can put this to Paul and Algrid, you know, that is the whole reason Mirai exists. So shouldn't this be a Mirai variant? No, they have exactly the same power requirements and everything. It's just that when you turn on the quantum dampener, it uses between 1 to 2. I think it's 2 bars. So you've got to take it from somewhere else to get it. So you can take it off your weapons, you can take it off your shields, whatever. So you got to make that compromise. But again, if you're in a few ships, wouldn't you turn your weapons down or turn some other things down and turn your defense up and your quantum addiction up and rely on your friends to get those ships off your ass so you can keep the quantum addiction up so they can't leave? Again, like if you're doing this on your own, a little bit silly. But as a ship that is quite small, I can see it being popular, and a ship that's got 2 size 5 guns. They are both exactly the same in every other way. Gmon. And if you want to ask a question, just put question in your question and it'll come through to me. That's why I turned the bot on. Do you think having only 9 SSU of hydrogen will hurt the ship's usability? I think that kind of... How do I put this? It's designed for long range, not short. So it's designed to go somewhere, do a task, and come home. And you'll probably find being performance, it might have a racing thing similar to some of the other things where it can regain hydrogen. But again, all those things aren't in game yet. Again, I'd have to read through the sale documentation to get everything. How does this ship shape up against other medium heavy fighters in your eyes, speaking QI variant rate at 1 to 10? What's this? Medium heavy fighters in your eyes, speaking for the QI variant rate at... Well, I kind of did just go over this before. It's somewhere between, like if they had a baby, it'd be somewhere between a Vanguard. What was the other ship? Vanguard and an Ares. I think it kind of makes it a bit more versatile because of that. It'd be this or the F8 for me out of the heavy fighters. Again, I need to do more testing. And it would really come down to is, do I want more gun power or do I want to be able to go long range? And that'd be the top 2 at the moment, the F8 or the or this. I'm not really prepared to give it a score out of 10. To be honest with you, it's just not something I like to do. You'll notice that we don't tend to do that very much here. We just talk about, because again, they're subject to change. If I say it's a 9, and then, you know, a couple of years from now, they nerf a bunch of shit, and someone goes, "Oh, hey, you said it was a 9." Because I've seen people say that. Like, they'll hold me to the flame, and it's like, dude, you realize this video is 5 years old, right? They're like, no, man, you said this is this. So it's locked in forever. It's the internet. So I've learned, yeah, don't make things concrete. Variants seem too similar. Yeah, I do. I think the variants are very similar. I question the sanity. I would never say never, AX, about there being a future nerf for the QI, but at the moment they're very close to each other. And the fact that it costs extra, but they are so similar. 25 MS is nothing to sneeze at over a complete... Like, if you're going in a completely long range... the other thing that we kind of can't test there is, obviously, you're going to be able to quantum... You know how you're going to be able to go drive at quantum? That's another new feature coming, so there might be a bit of difference in speed there as well. So we have to kind of see how that pans out long-term, as I said. But if you really want to play it safe, just pick up both the upgrades, or pick up the Guardian and sit on an upgrade to the Quai. Problem solved. And then when you got all your answers answered, you upgrade from one to the other. Because honestly, can you go without the interdiction for a little bit? I think you can. To be honest, you know, 90% of the ship. That's how I would do it if I was really into it. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm probably going to pick up a CCU to both of them and just sit on them both. And then if it turns out to be something I like, and I gonna be honest with you. I don't buy a lot of fighters. The last heavy fighter I ever brought was the Actually, I've got a Hurricane sitting there, but it's only temporary. But yeah, the last one I specifically bought was the Vanguard. So this one does appeal to me more, because I do like that long range thing. I know when I talked to SA2, he's a big fan of the Sentinel. So I'll be interested when he's hopefully going to be on stream with us tomorrow. So he'll hopefully jump on and give you his thoughts, as well as Billing will be on tomorrow as well. So yeah. All right. No more questions coming in. So I assume you guys are all sick of it. I'll give you guys 30 seconds to put another one in. If not, that's fine. Just checking for people that don't know how to write question in their question. Yes, the Antares was pretty bad, Craigon. I agree with you. Would be surprised if those 2 guns get nerfed down to size 4s. Yeah, but if it was 4 size 4s, I wouldn't have a problem with that. Because again though, I'd almost lean that more into the fighter. Like, so you could have had a fighter variant and a heavy fighter, and that's how I would have gone. Because then you would have gone, or even it wouldn't have been really cool if it was the first ship that could change its hard points. So you can have 2 size 5s or 4 size 4s. That would have been cool, would it not? So essentially, it's got these modular. Because if you look at it, it's kind of got like 6 areas. It's got 2 areas where 4 sets of missiles go, and then 2 areas where the guns go. Imagine if you could have gone. You can mix and match, but you can only go to a certain power requirement. So you can have 2 size 5s in the center and the missiles around the outside, or you can have 4 size 4s and 2 bunch of missiles in the middle. That would have been mad. Or you make it 2 separate variants. Either way, that would have been mad. But right now, they're just too similar. Yeah. Yeah. It is live. We were just playing it. Like, it's so live that it's open on my PC. Anyway. All right, I think that's going to be enough for me. I've been on here for about 2 hours, almost. Oh, over 2 hours, 2 hours and 15 minutes. I will see you guys tomorrow for a stream. As I said, I don't think there's any more questions. No more questions come in. I'll love you and leave you, I guess. Is that everything? I think it is. I'm not used to being on my own. Can you tell? I'm like a lost child. Anyway, all right, with that, I will see you guys in... It'll be about 13 and a half hours. I think it's about that. About that long. See you soon. All right. Bye all. Go enjoy 4.0. Have fun.